this is your first time stopping by my channel, my name is Brandon. Uh, like, share, and subscribe. In today's video, how to manage money for couples. And the reason I'm doing this video today, how to manage money for couples, because there's lots of people, whether it be online, Instagram, or everywhere, talking about 50-50 relationships, how a man should pay all this. And right now, we're going to clear this up today, and you can decide after watching this video what would be the best way to go for you. Okay, let's dive right in. If you're a man and you are in a serious, committed relationship with a young lady, a woman, whatever you want to call it, spouse, union, whatever, these are the things to consider. If you live together, then, or planning on living together, you should consider splitting stuff and going 50-50. And I know it's an objection to that, but here's why. In a 50-50 relationship, you're able to grow your money. By you putting 55% in, and you all put it together in a pot. Or if you stay by yourself, fellas, you should put 55% of your income to go towards your rent or mortgage if you have a house, electricity, food, and stuff of that nature to go along with your living arrangements. Put 10% of your money for investments, another 10% for, in case you want to learn a new skill, to go travel somewhere, and 10% for it to blow. And I mean literally to blow. And the reason I say do it like this, because if your spouse, lover, friend, girlfriend, whatever decides to move in, you could always hand her some small bills, stuff like electric, water, depending on what state you're in, gas, these small bills. And why should we do it like this? That way, if the relationship were to end and it wasn't to work out, after they leave, they'll be able to leave on a good note, and you will also be able to keep things together. But it's a lot of people out here that's objected to 50-50 relationships, but I disagree with that, and here's why. Because if you're putting 55 and another person's putting their 55% in, let's just say they're putting it in these investments accounts because you plan on getting married, or you setting X amount of money aside to get married for the day that you do get married, because you don't want to spend a whole bunch of money and you got, let's just say, 60, 70, 80 to $100,000 in student loan debt and a whole bunch of other debts. To me, it just simply makes no sense for nobody to be spending $20, $30, $40,000 on getting married if you're already $100,000 in debt. You should use all that money that you save to go get married to, to go ahead and pay down your debt. And do a little simple courthouse wedding. And I know a lot of women probably gonna come after me saying doing a courthouse wedding, but see, we got to remember that a lot of marriages fail because of financial problems. Why? Because a lot of people take out loans, use their 401ks and stuff of that nature to, pay for these big extravagant weddings, but these marriages ain't lasting long. I mean, it's a lot of people who marriage lasts longer by going to the courthouse than it does to, pay for these big weddings. But back on topic, how to manage your money. If you're a man, I firmly believe these are the bills you should pay. Rent or mortgage, car insurance, lawn care if you don't want to take care of lawn, and repairs and maintenance of the house, and food. Because we know as men, we can eat a lot of food, especially if you're trying to get in shape, working out every day. And, I don't think there's nothing wrong with asking a woman to pay, water, electric, and gas, because this gives her the extra money to invest in you all's investment account. And this is only if you're planning to get serious on down the line. You know what I'm saying? have an investment account. That way you can build something. And I mean, really build a rock solid foundation leading to a marriage. But if you don't plan on getting married, fellas, then the best thing for you to do is set you up 6 banking accounts. And you have to have these banking accounts to where the money come in and 10% going into all the other ones. That way you'll always have some money and your money will always be working. I know a lot of people, because if you watch this channel long enough, I totally disagree with the 401k plan because they're not liquid. You don't have access to them within the next 2 to 3 days. Sometimes it takes a week to get 401k money. But I know it's a lot of other people out there telling you, hey, invest in it. I say take the money out your 401k, invest in your business or something. Start your own stuff, side hustle. But another thing you have to remember in money management is that whoever's better managing the money, that's who's managed the money as a whole. And I know a lot of women, or even a lot of men too, do not want nobody managing money, but here they are, they can't manage money at all. And see, this is what I believe, this is my commentary, what I believe that caused a lot of problems in marriages and in relationships. A lot of guys are better with money than a lot of women, but that doesn't mean every single woman is terrible with money. But if the man is better with managing the finance, and when I say managing the finance, I mean after the bills are paid, having something left over, enough wiggle room to say, hey, we can set this aside for this, or set this money aside for investments and still have some. That's what managing money is. Managing money is not getting your paycheck and paying all the bills and not having anything left. That is not proper money management. And plus, if you stay tuned, if you subscribe to this channel, I drop financial gems, wisdom every time I drop something, whether it be about credit, cash, business startup. I do that because this is what I like to talk about and let you guys know. Some people may know, some people don't. You learn something new every day. But you must have, to be effectively a good manager of your money, you need to have 6 bank accounts. And you need 6 bank accounts because a lot of people use one bank account and have more debits than they do credits, and that's right there is the problem. Most people have more debits than they do credits, because if you ever notice, when your direct deposit hit, whether it be for your business, for your paycheck or whatever, it's credited, and the stuff that goes out is debited. You want to get your debits down as less as possible, maybe 5 to 10 debits a month. This way, this allows you to build financial habits, to be able to strengthen your finance, to be able to give you a new lease on life, to be able to build something. Even if you are struggling and you don't make a whole lot of money, you could still set up 6 bank accounts and have one for an investment account, one for a fund account, in which after the next 30 days, once you get that good and funded, it's for you to go blow. So if you want to go and, go shopping or go to a nice place to eat, that's the money that you use that for. And then you rinse and repeat with these steps that I'm telling you, because it's what I had used to be able to weather the storm when I got laid off by work, which hadn't been too long ago, is having money already set aside. And that's what's going to help you weather these financial storms, because the way things looking now, it won't be long for a lot of people be out of work. Look at the movie industry. They're out of work. They're striking. A couple of other companies, people are quitting because they're finding out that these pension plans that they've been invested in for over 30 years are no longer there. So on this channel, what we gonna show you how to do is leave that traditional stuff behind, you know, your 401ks, your pensions, and how to build your own nest egg, and that you can control, and that you can know how your money is growing, and you can have direct access to it. That, my friend, is how you manage money. You have to have accounts that you have access to cash in case of emergency, that you could go get it within the next day or two. Because going the other route and trying to invest and do everything out of one checking account is going to end up costing you overdraft fees, because you know sometimes depending on the days or the weeks on certain accounts, they might debit stuff a day or two early, and you try to call them and say, hey, hold up, you what, this wasn't supposed to cut. Oh, well, it's just the system, so we want to cut down on stuff like that. I hope you liked the video. Share and subscribe. Hey, I see about 90% of y'all are coming through and not subscribed yet. Subscribe to my channel as I drop more knowledge and gems to help you to create a better financial future. Thank you.